made a comment about an African-American person. He would actually make comments regarding his employees that were Jewish. Got your popcorn ready and your drink? So let's get this started. I don't need popcorn. Well, hello everybody. All right, let's keep the comments down, questions. All right, let's get this aired out. Can you guys hear me? That's what I need to know right now. I got my vape, got my frogs, got my collection of frogs. All right, you guys, everybody can hear me? Is that, somebody can just clear this up? Loud and clear. All right, thank you guys. All right, there we go. Trying to keep this so professional. But how do you keep it professional about a bunch of scumbags? At any moment now, Jason Miller and Brian Miller, I'm sure, will be chiming in here, watching from one of their 12,000 fake accounts. And, you know, a lot of you wondered what went on with RB and me and what took place. And we're going to clear that up. Then we're going to talk about a couple other things. So as you guys know, RB was the second shop to start in Margate, Florida. Sometime after Bones Bait and Tackle opened, they had an idea to open a shop, and they've told people that they opened that shop because they want to provide a service to the community. Well, I got to tell you something. That's bullcrap. So they started that because they got in a bunch of trouble through Dio and a couple other companies because of their shitty Temu battery that they sell, which, P.S., if anybody fishes electric reels, you should probably go with another brand because they get them from some Chinese knockoff. They cost them $26, and then they charge you guys hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But, hey, congratulations, First Cast. Nice job. And then they opened up a store, knowing damn well that there was another shop opening up in Margate, Florida already. So lo and behold, here it is. You have a bunch of two meatballs opening up a store. One of them sounds like he hasn't hit puberty yet, and he's like 20-something years old, or he's 21 now. And the other one, I don't know, he's just a miserable old man. Despite being warned, I committed myself to helping RB Bait and Tackle, which is actually not even a legal corporate name, just for the record. And I tried to help him, walked him around, and brought him through iCast, introduced him to vendors, made phone calls to reps, did what I could do to help him. And I was warned. I was warned that the Millers, and I don't want to put all of them out there, okay? Because Chris is definitely not, I think he might be the milkman's baby, all right? Because he's a good dude. But Whiny Voice and Grumpy Cat, I was warned about them. Actually, I was warned more so about Jason, because I didn't think that Brian would actually be the scum he ended up being. But over some time, I would watch other members of our crew leave the store and watch them be ridiculed. Everything from Poor Boys Fishing to Blaine, Eddie, BPS, even Rippin' Dicks, or whatever his name is. Montana, what's his name? North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Brian even had me go to the extent of wanting me to run Dakota because of a alleged crime that he committed. Some kind of FWC thing. So these are the people that he thinks that are
so funny.
You know, his friends. So as time went on, continued to hear more and more about all this BS and the comments he would make, whether they were racial, sexist, biased. All right. He said, "You spend the money now, then get the fuck out." Well, there you go. So, wow, a lot of comments. So this went on. Okay, he made a comment about an African American person. He would actually make comments regarding his employees that were Jewish. And man, if I were those boys, I would have got a lawyer and I would have shoved it up his freaking wannabe German ass. All right. That being said, times went on. Basically, you guys all know they give the store away on these great sellout deals. Great sellout deals, which keep in mind they're buying reels and rods off of a distributor, which 90% of the time they're paying no more than $10 a product. So as we went, things went on. My jigs came into the store. They wanted Franklies. They wanted some other companies, and we made that all happen. P.S. They haven't even paid their bill as far as I know to one of those companies. They owe money to another company, and but that's the Bones way. I watched people walk in and out of that door. Didn't matter what color your skin is. It doesn't matter what your religious belief is. It doesn't matter if you have $2,500 in your pocket or you have 25 cents. They treat everybody with the same respect. Okay? And that's the difference. I can't tell you that Bones has made every customer happy. I can't tell you that I make everybody happy, because there's about 90,000 people, okay, that probably hate my guts. But every one of them will tell you the same thing. I'll tell you how it is. And what RB does to people, let me rephrase, what Jason Miller does to people, what Brian Miller weasels around in his little cocoon and acts like it's everybody else, is pathetic. Okay? This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be peaceful. This is supposed to be joyful. The Millers took that joy away almost. It wasn't until I helped Bones this past weekend that I found the joy in being back down there. A camaraderie of anglers. Even though there was, despite some bullshit went on with the tournament and there was people that had some feelings that maybe they should or shouldn't have, everybody was there for the same purpose. Nobody was getting ripped off by a $60 entry tournament that they're profiting well over $1,000 in their pocket. A tournament that RB puts on and acts like it's a third-party venue, but it's really real battery putting on this tournament and pocketing the money. It's a tournament that people donate. I have donated to, that they take raffle tickets and they take the money and they put it in their pocket. Does anybody see something wrong with this? You want to join that tournament on March 22nd, go for it. But just keep in mind that they're lining their pockets, laughing all the way to the bank. Somebody just wrote up here that where else will they buy their frogs? Well, here's what you don't know. I've got about 75 people on here, 80 people, or whatever's going on here, okay? If you're looking for American Snakehead Customs, you can get online. You can type in AmericanSnakeheadCustoms.com. You can enter the product you want, put a discount code in. My name says Vinny on it, okay? And you'll get a little savings. Or what you can do is probably starting by the end of this week is go into Bones Bait and Tackle in Margate, Florida, and buy American Snakehead. The other thing you can do is you could probably get online and you can contact these vendors and say that we are thankful that you guys are bringing your product to another store. I can promise you something. Nobody's asked me to do this, and I'm going to take some flack from it. But I will tell you that what I have witnessed from those people, the ugliness that comes out of them, karma's going to come back and bite them in the ass, and that's okay. Of course, I look down and there's a Nick trying to kiss BPS. I don't know what's happening. Nick, please stop. You need a overpriced frog, you should go to RB. If you want to get a good frog or a good lure, go to Bones. If you want to be respected, go to Bones. If you want your shinies that aren't going to die, go to Bones. Guys, up until about 5 days ago, I was still in communication with Brian. I was still trying to make things peaceful. I still intended on helping them with their tournament as well. And they proceeded to go and run their mouth about companies that I support, companies that I believe in, companies that gave me a chance when nobody else would. I'll go to war for my family. And I will tell you right now, you've poked the bear. Not bear from American Snakehead Customs, but you've poked this bear. And Jason, I know you're sitting here right now watching. So is Brian. At any point, you can hit that joint in and you can defend yourself. You can get on here and try to justify your racist, sexist, verbally harassing ways. Or you can sit there like the coward little B-word you are and just keep my mouth or keep your mouth closed and my name out of your mouth. That's all you need to do. That hard? Lo and behold, guys, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to talk more into detail about what he said, what he has done. All I'm going to tell you is the Millers, well, Brian and Jason Miller are the fakest people that I've probably ever met, ever shook hands with, ever broke bread with. And if you're going to continue to support them, that's your business and you're right. But I'll tell you what, there's a store 150 yards just to the south that doesn't care how much money you have, don't care how much you're going to spend, don't care what color your skin is, doesn't going to talk shit about you when you walk out the door, they're not going to talk shit when you're standing there, and they're sure as shit not going to sit there and turn their back on you. So, you guys do what you want, okay? So, on that note, if you haven't heard, prior to this, American Snakehead Customs is coming to Bones Bait and Tackle. That's number one. Number two, I want to touch on the tournament real quick, guys. I know there's a lot of guys upset. We did something, or Bones did something that nobody else ever does. And they give 100% back to you guys. I'm not okay with letting that tournament die. I know they announced it's not going to happen until some things have changed. I'm going to head back down there next week. I'm going to sit down. We're going to have some pizza. We're going to write down a bunch of stuff. We're going to take it. We're going to institute it. And we are going to have a tournament in June. We are going to have a tournament in October. And I don't care if I've got to sponsor it myself. Bones is going to host it. And we're going to have it. All right? That's what we're going to do. And we're going to continue to keep the respect to you guys. So, again, you want to go there and you want to get ripped off and know that they're lining their pockets from a company that doesn't even exist, which P.S. Jason, if you keep poking me with one click, and look at me because I know you're there, one click of a button, I'm going to take that motherfucking name. You're going to be buying it from me. That being said, guys, we can all have fun still doing this, okay? And there's so many great guys. I mean, I have met so many great people because of this sport. And I can't tell you guys, this is just, it's been fun. The bada bing, the bada boom, the stupid antics, the parkouring, Wyatt breaking off every damn snack frog he owns. Nick with his dancing queen, little Nicholas just being a pain in the ass, BPS in the sideways hat, EJ and his psychotic girlfriend who, my brother, Darius, Matt, Joe, the crew at Bones, Lou, Caveman, Gator. You guys are awesome. This is family, guys. This is family. We need to stop killing all these big fish, but it's family. And it's fun. So, let's get back to fishing. Let's get back to going out there and having it do what we need to do. Let's go out and let's fish. Let's help each other. Let's make it what it's about. You know, one of the biggest things, and I have kind of goosebumps this, when I started my charter business, it was always about keeping a kid on the water. You know, I grew up in a broken home. I grew up in a fucked up home. I always wanted to make sure a kid could fish. You know, so let's remember that. You know, we're setting these examples and we're carrying on and we're acting this way. Remember, the younger generations are looking up to us, guys. I know I'm a little older than everybody. I'm the unk now. Whatever the hell. You know what the unk is going on. You know what the unk is going on. That's perfect. But let's take care of the young guys, all right, and girls, and let's make sure, you know, they're set up, and let's help them, and let's teach them, the right way to go about this, you know. And yeah, look, I can drag this on for hours, and there's no point. It's 7:51. We've been here. Grandpa Vinny, thanks. There's a ton of comments here. I somehow hope I can go back and read these. I'm sure I'll be laughing. I do want to give a special thanks right now, though, to some people. Bear, if you're still watching, thank you. Thank you very much. And Eddie, High Octane, thank you very much. Nicole, my sister, it's a possible thing. Your husband, the boys, my nephews, thank you guys, because you gave me the joy again this weekend of what it was to be down there fishing. And if that wouldn't have happened, I don't know. You know? So, I appreciate you guys. Again, all the rest of the guys at RB burned. Don't think there's any hate towards you guys. Alright? Lou, Gator. I mean, we were fishing with Gator yesterday. But, you know, Caveman, all you guys, nothing but love. You guys are all trying to keep your hustle going and nothing to be disrespected about it. So, anybody has any questions, sensible questions, let's ask them now. P.S. I do want to tell you guys something too. Anybody that wants to get some ink work done, and there's a few of you here that have, okay, hit up Sarah. Sarah is in there, Solo Ink. Thank you to her too. Just go on, what happened? Nothing else. What did you miss? You're going to have to go back and watch this. Multi-species tournament next time, okay? I'm cool with that. I was thinking commercial would be epic with the camera. Poor boys. Okay, go ahead, poor boy. Rich, let's plan a day. You come over, I'll drive down, you come down and across, and we'll do it. All right? How can we get involved with a sponsor? All right, so you guys already know that I have a belt being designed. We actually have the belt, but we're not using that belt, and it's going back tomorrow, and we're going to have 2 co-sponsors to that belt, and their badges and their emblems are going to be on the side. That tournament will be had later on in the year. As far as what we can do, I am going to button this up with Nicole and the boys and her husband. I still plan on having a June date and having Bones sponsor it or host it. I'll take the wrath of it. But if anybody knows any sponsors that would be willing to donate, again, we want to do 100% give back. I would like to get a local charity involved, you know, like local group home for kids, or a local or foster family that can't afford to do something. Maybe we can get some donations for the kids, get them some rods and reels, and then maybe even raise some money, maybe $1 a ticket for raffles, something like that, and all of it goes right to that family and have the family present right there on the spot, so nobody thinks we're lining our pockets like our neighbors up the block. That being said, we're going to work some things out. You guys have my number. If you don't have my number, DM me. I'll give you my number. We can talk about it. If you know a company or you are a company and you'd like to sponsor something, please let me know. We can get start getting packages together. It's only a few months away, but we will do a June tournament. And I don't care if I got to host it in the parking lot. We're doing it. We're going to have some rules, very simple rules. And again, it's going to be, 100% back to you guys. So, and I think there's a way to alleviate the aggravation. So I do think that we have figured out something. So we're going to discuss that. Yeah. Being kicked out of the spot at Lighthouse Point. Cinnamon is perfect on 2 pieces. Can we start a GoFundMe for Wyatt's Frogs? I got my arm done by Hershey's. That's great. Some frogs that buy from me. That's better. Yeah, Jake, stop. Absolutely. You're going to be one of the phone calls. If anybody is in the market for, let me just check them out. Anybody that is looking to tie their own flare hooks, you can go on the jigstop.com. You can check out their Instagram page. You can get on there and they can get you set up from everything from a vise to your thread to your hairs. If you guys order any of that stuff and I'm down there, I will be more than happy to teach you guys how to make your own jigs so you guys can let your creative minds free. Jigstop.com. I lost all the comments. Vinny already making his own frogs. Vinny is not making his own frogs. That was shit canned. It's a public spot. Okay. What can I do to improve? I don't know what's going on here. Los Goros, I really appreciate that. Thank you for that. As we get closer, I will start doing a post, or if anybody again wants to DM me and I can pick it up, you can ship it, and we will make sure it's there. I'm even thinking about doing some type of, like I was doing multi-species thing, like was said before by Invasive. I think we can definitely do something like that. Trash can cleanup raffle. Yeah, I'll tell you what. As far as trash can and garbage goes, I would love to do something. It's funny you said that. One of the ideas after walking around this past weekend, I was blown away at how much garbage is around. So in order to weigh a fish, maybe bring in a 5-gallon bucket as well as trash that you find along the way that day. Something like that. Trying to get this place cleaned up. I'm doing good. Bad. When you talk when you get back, I'm sure you did some stuff to help out. If you're going to be some frogs and man, there's a lot of comments here. All right, guys. Again, nothing but love. Let's go fishing. That's it. And I apologize that this had to be done. As you can see, Jason was here. He is checked out. It looks like Brian is no longer here. Whatever. I'm done. I said what I want to. I don't want to talk about RB ever again. I don't give a shit. The writing's on the wall. Just remember, guys. Oh, I'd love to have a boxing match with 1 versus 1. What? Oh, Jason versus Vinny in a boxing match? It's funny. I actually have a flyer made up. It's a joke. That being said, guys, again, thank you very much for taking your time out for the last half an hour and listening to this debacle. I hope it's answered any questions you have. Let's, I think we'll start doing some live stuff once a week, maybe talking about frogs, different frogs coming out, frogs coming out soon, real soon. Frogs coming out real soon, available. Frogs that are a waste of money. Twitch baits that are well worth the money. Soft plastics that are worth the money. All right. mean, no further questions. I'm gonna go eat my soup, take a shower, and yeah. Have you guys seen these? Let's just show those up real quick. That will be the American snakehead frog, which will be available at Bones Bait and Tackle sometime May, June. That's the snakehead print. Of course, we're gonna get a bada bing, bada boom. Guys, as always, have a good night. Try to live life to the fullest. Live it righteous. Go to Bones Bait and Tackle if you haven't checked them out. Get online, check out High Octane Baits, check out American Snakehead Custom Baits, check out the rest of the guys that are making frogs that are doing really well stuff. Order some merchandise from Poor Boys or stop into Bones where you can get invasive frogs, American Snakehead frogs, High Octane Chatterbaits soon, the Duck Frankly's baits. Just go into Bones if you haven't been there. And if you want something in there, okay, ask them. DM me. I'll talk to them. We'll make it happen. All right? Ryan, thank you very much. Guys, well, fuck it. Bada bing, bada boom.